on VRLU.
Do we want to go?
I've never seen a stage production film that didn't look like absolute dog shit afterwards. Worst acting ever. So I can't wait to see this.
And
Leave that up to the VRLU guys, I guess.
everything can be fixed in post. So
Not all things can be fixed in post.
Hey, my name is Jason Nias. I am playing Romeo.
Hey, this is Christopher Brown. I am playing Mercutio and the Prince and Lord Capulet.
Brian Sloan, I'm playing Tybalt and the nurse.
My name is Heidi Brucker Morgan. I'm playing the role of Juliet.
My name is Richie Villafuerte, and I'll be playing Paris.
hi, my name is Matt Morgan, and I am going to be the artistic director, the play director, and one of the actors in the premiere of the Nevada Shakespeare Festival's adaptation of Romeo and Juliet at the Water Street Pavilion Amphitheater in Henderson, Nevada. This is our first year, our first production, and we hope to grow into a multi-production, nationally recognized Shakespeare Festival in the near future. Let's rock.
What's up, everybody? We are here, day one of rehearsal for the Nevada Shakespeare Festival's production of Romeo and Juliet. Our first real show since coronavirus lockdown and everything. We are so excited to help out local theater and to see this come to life.
Oh, you're waiting for me? This could go on forever. We're in the middle of it. Alright. We're gonna give you when you like touch her or something like that.
I have some very creative people that I'm working with, which is very much the key here. The less things I have to sort of feed and give, the better. Actors are making choices, and they're sort of just going for it, which is wonderful. It's a little less about acting and knowing your lines right now, and a little bit more about just make choices and what's good and what's working. And for me, I like to just leave a lot of space, especially early, to kind of like let them find it. How do they get their lines, and how does it become familiar for them? And then we'll sort of get into the nitty-gritty where I'll ask more of them and request more of them. And say yes and no a little bit more. Now it's just yes, 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 ideally.
Is he still talking?
Just finished blocking Act 1. Although there will not be an intermission in this show, so it's just our minds, Act 1. But yeah, so far so good. It's really weird to act with masks on. That's the first time that we've been on our feet. It's one thing at a table, but when you're kissing with a mask on, that's kind of weird. But it's been good. It's been really good.
So that was our first run through of Act 1 after a quick blocking rehearsal, and I think it was fantastic and great. I'm very encouraged by everybody's memory of the blocking, but also by lines. People are starting to memorize their lines, and there's a little bit of acting that has begun. So I don't think you can ask for much more than that on a first rehearsal. So that's really, really great. I feel good about where we're headed. See how we end up.
I feel it was really fun. It was nice to get up on our feet and kind of be in the same room as each other again, and just sort of, yeah, it's the first time that we're doing any acting since everything shut down. So it's like, whew, it feels good. It feels good. And my baby's at home and he's doing fine, I think. So that's good too. So at this moment, I'm feeling pretty good.
So tonight we just finished our very first dress rehearsal. There was some chunky bits and there was some smooth bits, and I think we're right where we need to be 2 days before opening the show. So we're on track. Not to say everything's perfect because it's not supposed to be, but I feel good about it, you know, and I think one more night of just letting it sit, we're gonna be good for the opening on Friday.
We had a couple of issues with the shadow moment, but I think overall it went pretty well. So the first day with costumes, everybody looked great. And we had some amazing audience members. It was really awesome. It was fun.
We have a lot of work. Microphones, costumes, cod pieces, and dance belts. I'm not sure how I feel. I feel like I have a lot of work to do for myself. There's a notion that I had where it was like, don't forget to work on your own show. I have not worked on my own show. So my show sucks. And Brian's show,
It's terrible.
is like half suck. So he's half great, and he's usually a quarter suck. But tonight he was half suck, but I was all suck.
Greasy!
That's my wife and my baby. I think it was okay. It was good. I think, you know, it's hard to know a little bit. There's just pieces to continue to work on and keep shaving and keep working, and it's never done. So last time it felt great. This time it feels less than great. So it's about continuing to move. I think we need an audience too that will help us stay in it. Needs to feel more dangerous. It doesn't feel dangerous to us anymore. We're used to sucking because nobody's watching. So we need people watching so our sucking is recognized and we go, ooh, God, we shouldn't suck anymore. So that's where I am with it.
Well, dress rehearsals are always, they say bad dress, good opening night, so I'm hoping that goes for me. There's just a lot of adjustments when you put on a costume, put on a wig, put on a mic pack, and there's just, it's sort of rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. But it's good. That's what we do it for, to see, oh, okay, what props do I need? Okay, is my mic on? Okay, is this right? So getting tonight out of the way was good, and we'll move forward from here, hopefully feeling better and feeling good. But overall, I think it went pretty well. What do you think, Reese? He's really impressed. You were impressed? Is it good?
My favorite line of the show in our version is, okay, girl, make up your mind.
My favorite line of the show is something that the nurse says, and it's scurvy knave. And I think we should bring scurvy knave back. It's just so, she says, scurvy knave, and she's talking to Mercutio, and it's just so descriptive. I think we should bring scurvy knave back.
My favorite line is a line that we aren't currently using in this play, but it's in Romeo and Juliet, the original script. And it is one of Mercutio's lines. He says, in response to being stabbed, "'Tis a scratch." I love that line because it illuminates so much about him and his sense of charm, his need to be witty, even to the moment of death. I don't know. It's just it's an interesting, lovely moment in the play. So I love that line. And I say other lines of his that I love equally, maybe. But no, maybe not. Not as much as that one.
My favorite line in the show is, especially in our production, is "but love." It's usually said "but love," but today we're gonna say "but love." But love. It's all about but love.
My favorite line is, "Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?"
Hey guys, here we are, day 2, shooting Romeo and Juliet for VRLU Experience. I cannot wait for you guys to check out what we've put together. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Have a good time!
Come death and welcome, Juliet wills it so. How's it, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
Madam,
Yeah.
your father comes to your chamber.
Da.
What do you love about acting?
Oh man, I think sounds cliche, but it's fun to be able to jump into someone else's skin for a while. I used to play pretend as a kid. That was the thing I loved to do the most. You know, play house, play spies, play whatever. I played pretend and made up scenarios for my Barbies until I was well beyond the age-appropriate time to be doing that. But that's because I liked creating characters and stories, and now I get to do it, and people pay me money to do it. So I think I'm getting away with just playing for a job. That's pretty cool. I still play Barbies. That's true. With my son.
I'm not good enough to play sports anymore, and this is kind of a sports teamwork thing you can do where you have to help everybody out and make everybody else better, makes yourself better. So I like that aspect of acting, sort of the passing the ball. The rest of it's terrible. The pay is fantastic.
Yeah, and look at the end.
Guys, zombies.
What if we're in a bow?